Hey everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see from the title of today's video, I am going to be doing a pet room tour of my new pet room. As you can see from the cages behind me, I have been working on this room for about a month now, I think is when I switched rooms around. So originally my pet room was in the master bedroom of my house, but I decided to take the master bedroom for myself instead of the pigs because there was so much space in that room that the room just didn't feel very cozy. It just felt very empty, and I just didn't feel like it was like a good pet room. So I decided to take that room for myself, and I moved all of the guinea pigs in here into the room where the rabbits used to be, and then the rabbits were moved into my old bedroom. So I switched all the rooms around. There's going to be another video on the other pet room with the rabbits and the hamster and my gecko are. That's gonna be a separate video, but this video today is going to be like a little room tour, and I'm also going to kind of do like a meet my guinea pigs because I am going to film like a full meet my pets video, but you guys have been specifically asking for me to do like a meet my guinea pig video. So that is what I am going to be doing today. It's just showing you each guinea pig and just like letting you know a little bit about them. I do have a fever right now, and I have a really bad cold because of the weather changing, and I'm not complaining at all because it feels like absolute heaven outside, but every single time the weather changes I do get sick. So I do apologize, you know, if I seem really tired and stuff like that, it's because I am. But yeah, I've been working on this room. It's still not exactly where I would like it, of course. There is a couple of like storage units and stuff that I would like to buy for this room, but for right now it's pretty good in my opinion, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I have 11 guinea pigs in here. They are all my pigs. I don't have any fosters at the moment. The fosters that I had before, they have all been adopted out except for Ricky, and Ricky did pass away, which I did announce in my last video. I'm going to be doing a Q&A video next, I believe, where I kind of discuss what happened with Ricky and the whole situation and everything. So that will be a future video, but for right now I just want to let you guys know that like there's no fosters in here. These are just all completely my pigs, and I have 11 of them, and I'll let you guys know like future plans and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and show you the room. So I am currently standing at the door of this room, and I'm just gonna do a quick overview so you guys can see what it looks like. I'll walk around so you guys can see. You've seen this room before with my rabbits, but it looks a little bit different because some stuff were moved around, and the guinea pig cages fit absolutely perfect in here. It took me and my dad, I think, 8 hours to complete this room. It took a very long time, but we ended up doing it and it worked out really great. So yeah, here's the door. Put some lights up there. To the left here we have the trash can, of course, and the dirty laundry. I actually did deep cleaning yesterday and this morning, so I'm currently running loads of laundry. So what I've been doing, it's been really easy, is I've been throwing all the dirty laundry in this box, and then I take the box outside, clean off all the fleece outside, and then I start washing all of it. And that's been a really good method for me being able to get the laundry done as fast as possible. I have an air purifier over here. I have 2 air purifiers in here because, you know, you have a lot of animals in here. You want to keep the air as clean as possible, and it works really, really great, and this room never really smells. So I'll start from the left side of the room first. So all of my cages are stacked cages that I built myself out of CNC grids. You can get CNC grids on Amazon. I know there are a couple stores that you could probably find them in, but they're very overpriced if you get them in store. It's the easiest just to get them on Amazon. I have the 12-inch grids. Amazon Basics has the 14-inch grids for a really decent price. And all of the Coroplast is from the guineapigcagestore.com. I have the 12-inch high like backdrop ceiling things. I don't know what they're called. Walls, that's the word. So I have the 12-inch ceilings and then the 6-inch sides, and then I have the 2x2 litter boxes. I think they're called like Cavi Bistros or something like that on the website. I'll put the website for them down below. Me and my dad built all of these, used tons of zip ties. I am going to be getting some custom wooden dowels to put underneath to keep it from bouncing, but that is the next step that I'm going to be doing to help sturdy up the cages a little bit more. But this top cage right here is lime green, and I have 2 bonded males up here. And I did spot clean this morning, but as you guys can see, guinea pigs do poop a lot, so I do have to spot clean every day or every other day depending on how much they use the litter box. So I have some tunnels in here. My boys really like their tunnels. And then I also always put a cuddle cup in here. I don't know how it moved all the way over here, and Noodle is in it. I usually have it over here. So my skinny pig Noodle really likes cuddle cups. It keeps him warm because he is a skinny pig. So there he is. So this is Noodle. He is a young boy. I think he's only like 6 months old. I have a whole video on me adopting him. He is absolutely crazy. He does zoomies nonstop. It is so funny, and he's a really, really great pig. He definitely doesn't like being held, but he's a really, really, really good boy. He loves to scream, hop around. He loves food. And then over here I have Beans. Beans is a very, very nervous pig. Once you're holding him and cuddling him, he is so sweet, but he's absolutely terrified of people because of his upbringing. I have a whole video on him as well. So he's over there. I would say he's about like a year old, maybe a year and a half. I don't know his exact age because he was a rescue, but yeah, him and Noodle are bonded and their bond is going pretty well. They bicker here and there, but Noodle is the dominant one out of the pair and Beans doesn't really bother him. Yeah, he's hiding, but there he is. This is the litter box. I have hay bags in all of my litter boxes because when I was doing the hay piles, it was wasting so much hay. And while I know that guinea pigs really like to burrow in their hay, you also have to think about how much money you're spending and how much you're wasting. So what I do is I let them pull out the hay that they want to burrow in, and then I put the clean hay into the hay bags because it saves some money, and they also continuously have clean hay instead of them like digging through their dirty hay that they've already gone to the bathroom in. Here he is. Here's an up close. Now he's looking at the camera. He is so cute. He has such a baby face. I absolutely love him. So yeah, that was my pair of boys at the top, and now at the bottom down here, I'm sorry if you can hear them chewing back there, but this is Coffee and Chip. So they used to be bonded together and then their bond broke. I have them separated down the middle in a 2.5 by 7 enclosure. So I am going to try to rebond them. I was originally going to bond Chip with Ricky, but since Ricky passed away, I am going to try to bond him with Coffee. And if it doesn't work out again, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to either take Chip to the rescue to try to find him a friend, or give him back to the rescue so they can adopt him out with a friend, because Chip deserves a friend. He does like other guinea pigs. I don't feel like he should be alone for the rest of his life. But Coffee, he has his moments where he just is really not a happy camper. So yeah, I'm gonna try bonding them again. I'm gonna film the whole thing. I don't know when I'm gonna do it yet, but it's going to happen soon. So I have them separated into a 2.5 by 3.5. Chip has his own little litter box there with his own little cuddle cup, and they pretty much just lay beside each other at the separation part here. I gave Coffee the big litter box because he likes burrowing more than Chip does. He has this little piggy portal, and this is my old man. He is about, I guess, 4.5 years old. I don't know his exact age, but he's definitely older. And Chip is not even a year old yet. He is still a youngin'. You could barely see him because he's all black and he has like a little white spot on the top of his head, which I absolutely love that about him. But yeah, I'm gonna work on bonding them again, and if it doesn't work out, then we're gonna have future plans. But for right now, they're separated down the middle. It's been working well for them, no fighting. All right, then over here, I have some just decorations. I have my pet camera over here. I have it unplugged because I actually had it watching Ricky when he was still here. So I haven't plugged it back in, but I do have a pet camera in the corner over here that can look at the whole room. Over here in this corner, I have my like emergency kit and some extra like grids and just random stuff over here. I also have a little like fruit fly catcher. On my last cleaning video, I asked you guys for recommendations on how to deal with fruit flies, and a lot of you guys gave me some really, really great advice, and they're pretty much all gone now, but I do have some traps here and there to catch the ones that come in, but the fly problem is pretty much completely gone, which I do really appreciate the advice from you guys. And over here we have my little storage unit here. So there are these like big storage units from Home Depot that I would like to get to put right here, but for right now I just have this one. So I have my 2 hand vacuums. They are both Black & Decker. I do prefer this one over this one, but they both work really good. My speaker, because I like to listen to music while I'm in here. Food. I have my pellet container, my water container that I fill up every single day with fresh water for their water bottles. And then in here I have some like treats. So I have pea flakes and some Oxbow food. We've got some herbs and just fun little treats and stuff like that. And then I have some nail clippers and the hair shears that I use to cut their hair. I'm not gonna go through these because it's literally the most random stuff. There's just like baskets and decor, like leaves and stuff for the fall season, and just like random stuff in there. So then over here I have my Levoit air purifier. I have them turned off right now, but this thing is absolutely incredible. I love it so much, and it's been a lifesaver, and I just have it on this little stand. Broom, dustpan, laundry hamper. I just throw some dirty laundry in there. Over here is my rat enclosure. This is a double critter nation. I have 2 rats that live in here currently. I did have 3, but Miss Ruby did pass away, and I did talk about that on a video already, so I'm not gonna go into detail on that, but I did want to tell you guys that I have been taking my rats to the vet every single month because my rat Topaz has to have her teeth trimmed. So I just bring Sage along for the ride, and they do an exam on her every month. And Sage was diagnosed with cancer a couple of days ago when I did take her for their monthly visit. So I don't know how much longer I have with Miss Sage, but she's on a maintenance dose of pain medication right now, and she's doing really good. So yeah, Miss Sage, I don't know how much longer we have with her. They're both very old. She's probably in here. She can't walk very well, so I've just put a bunch of her like favorite little fleeces in here, and they like to dig and hide in their little fleece. So I've just been giving that to them, and they don't really use their hammocks too much anymore, and that's why I have the water so low. So yeah, that's what we've been dealing with lately. Rats getting older, getting cancer. It's been terrible, and that's why I haven't really been posting that much, because it's, you know, it's really upsetting. I'm not gonna try to get too sad right now because she's actually doing really well on pain medication, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have with her, so I did want to tell you guys that. They are only at the top because I don't want them to hurt themselves because they're so old now. They started like hurting their feet and stuff from falling, so I use the bottom as like a storage container now, and I have like their food and dig boxes and free roam stuff in there. And their free roam fence is actually in the laundry room, and if they ever want to come out and do free roam, I just pull it out of the laundry room in the hallway. I have my aspen bedding. This is what I use for all of my litter boxes, so I like to pour it in this container because it's easier to use. I have my shop vac. This is a complete lifesaver when you have tons of poop. I got this from Amazon. I do recommend just going to like Home Depot or like one of those big stores and getting one of those like heavier duty ones. This is like a 6-gallon one or something like that, or maybe a 10. I don't know. This is a smaller one, and the hose gets clogged very easily. So if you have a lot of guinea pigs like me, I definitely recommend going bigger. Now over here, I have another 2.5 by 7 foot enclosure. I have these in this little nook here, and I absolutely love this little nook. It is so, so cute, and these cages fit perfectly in here. So the top color I have is purple and the bottom is green. There is not any guinea pigs down at the bottom. That is where Ricky used to live, so now I'm just going to use it to store stuff until in the future if I want to get some fosters again, but I'm not going to do that right now. So up here at the top, I have another pair of bonded males. These were my first guinea pigs that I ever got. I have had them for 2.5, almost 3 years now. He is so cute. These are definitely, I think, my prettiest pigs. I'm not gonna lie. I just love their colorings, and I think they're so cute. And then Mocha is over here. He's all brown with a little bit of like that tan color on his head, and he is a little bit more spicy, so he doesn't really come up to me. Here is their cage. I threw out all of my guinea pig toys when I moved them into this room, so I do need to buy them all some more toys. They don't really use their toys that much, so that's why I haven't been rushing to it, but I would like to get them some more. I have their cage tags here that I made for them. There's Lattes and there is Mochas. I do hand paint custom guinea pig cage tags on my website, which I'll have down below if you guys are interested. They're out of stock right now, but I'm planning on stocking them very soon. Then I have my box of hay. I don't want to show out the window, but I do like to keep this window open for the sun. I have some carriers over here, extra tables. Down here is some storage, so I have more carriers and a bunch of grids down there for storage. And then right here is my huge 2.5 by 12 foot enclosure. This is where my herd lives, and also my pair of bonded females. So the color we have at the top is blue, and at the bottom, that is a cavi cage chloroplast, which I absolutely hate. As you can see how tiny the cavi cage chloroplast is compared to the guinea pig cage store. It's actually comical. I do want to get like pink for the bottom from the guinea pig cage store eventually, but I switch my cages around so much. I don't want to like waste money and get the wrong size, so I'm just kind of waiting on that. But yeah, up here at the top is where my herd lives. So this is Kijo. She is actually my fattest pig now. It's really hard to tell. Oh, now you can tell. She is absolutely huge. She's not even a year old yet, and she's absolutely gigantic. She weighs like 3 pounds. I don't know what has happened. Maybe she's stealing the food from everybody else, but she's absolutely huge. We've got some bunk beds, a piggy portal from my shop. I do sell these as well, but they are out of stock, but more will be coming in the future. My pigs absolutely love the piggy portals. Then we have the mascot of the channel, and of course he is very unbothered right now. This is Mr. Kevin. He is about 2 years old. He's about 2 years old. I got him from a friend and he is absolutely incredible. As you guys know, like, he is just the calmest and sweetest pig ever. Anytime someone comes over to the house, they're always like, I need to go pet Kevin, because he is just amazing. Then right here we have Salem. So Salem and Kijo are actually siblings. They came from the same litter, so there's Kijo. Salem is a very like docile pig, but she's absolutely scared of everything. She's been a lot better recently and she doesn't really scratch me as much anymore when I want to like hold her, but she's definitely very scared of the world. She's very young as well. She's not even a year old yet. I have a whole video of when I first got her and she was like 3 weeks old and she was the tiniest thing ever. So she has grown so much. I have little paper towel roll in there for them because they really like getting the hay and the treats out of the toilet paper roll or paper towel roll. And then lastly, the girl that went inside of here is Miss Sabrina, which you can't even see her. So I have a whole video on her as well. She was just a pig that I thought was beautiful that I wanted to adopt, and she ended up being kind of a rescue situation because she had a lot of health issues, and she's doing really great now. Her urine and everything has gone back to normal and she doesn't have any crystals in her urine anymore like she used to when I first got her. Her hair has grown so long, I've actually had to do a trim and trim down her butt and everything because her hair's gotten so long. I want to show her to you guys because you ask about her all the time, asking like how she is and what she looks like now and how much weight she's gained and everything. She's gained about 300 grams since I got her. When I got her, she was severely underweight and you could feel all of her bones and everything. You cannot feel her bones now. You just feel them like in a healthy manner. She's got a little bit of a tummy. As you can see, her hair is very long. I gave it a trim this morning and her hair is very long and beautiful, but I do trim her butt all the way down because her butt gets very dirty, and I do bum baths on her. Haven't given her a bath yet, but she definitely needs it, as you can see. So I'm definitely gonna do that this week. I like to wipe her butt with like baby wipes and stuff to help prevent it getting so dirty. You can just see how much healthier she is now, and she almost doesn't look real. Like, she's so beautiful. She looks like she's like a stuffed animal, but here she is. She's a Peruvian guinea pig, I believe. So her hair grows very long, but I try to trim it where it doesn't like drag across the floor so it stays cleaner. But she's a really clean pig, very sweet. And her and Kevin are inseparable. They absolutely love each other. They're always laying together, eating together, and I'm just so glad that she fit into my herd so well. So yeah, I wanted to show her to you guys because you guys ask about her a lot. All right, now that I showed you guys the herd at the top, now we just have the last two piggies at the bottom here. Pumpkin and Spice are down here and they're being very spoiled down here. I ended up putting them underneath the herd. So they went from like a 2x6 to a 2x10. So they're very spoiled. I could add more pigs to them, but Spice really just does not like pigs. So I just decided to just give them this huge space because they do really well with it and they're very sweet little girls. So yeah, they're in a 2x7. Here is Miss Spice here. So they're about 2.5 years old. I got them from the Oakhurst Guinea Pig Rescue. They were originally going to be bonded with Kevin, and this girl right here did not get along with Kevin, so it didn't end up happening, but I did keep them because I love them. So this is Spice. She is very spicy per her name. She doesn't really like other pigs except for Pumpkin. She's very chunky, but she's actually a very sweet girl once you're holding her and everything like that. She doesn't fight you, she doesn't bite. She's a really good pig. She just doesn't like other pigs, which is completely okay. And then over here, the shiny coat, we have Pumpkin. Pumpkin is very sweet as well. They are both a very sweet pair. Pumpkin is all black with a little bit of white on her nose. She does have a little bit of brown on her head too, which I think is really cute. She absolutely loves burrowing in her hay. As you can see, she likes to pull out the hay and she really likes to bury in it. So I do eventually want to get them like a really big litter box like everybody else has, But like I said, I'm kind of waiting on buying from the guinea pig cages store until I know that they're permanently going to be in here. And then Spice went to go over in her little hidey house. Her favorite thing to sit in is hidey houses, so I always give them one. So yeah, that was a tour of my entire pet room. It wasn't too exciting or anything like that. But yeah, I have 11 guinea pigs. They're all around the same age except for Coffee. Coffee is the old man of the group, but they're all doing really, really well. And there's not much more to say about them. Like I said, when I have the time, I'm gonna do like a full meet my pets video where I kind of did what I did today and just like explain how old they are and their personality and stuff like that. If you guys enjoyed this video, I have been wanting to film this since I moved in here and I just haven't had the time to do it, but I am obsessed with this room. I love coming in here, especially at night, playing some music and just sitting on the floor and putting a pig on the floor and just like letting them free roam and run around. It's just been really, really nice and it's so much more cozy in here than the old pet room was. So I really like the way that it came out. I do have a little list down below in the description box where you can find a lot of the items that I showed you in this room. So I have a list of just guinea pig items that I recommend. They will all be in the description box. I also have my social media down below. I don't have my pet Instagram anymore because I just am tired of it. So I do have an Instagram. I don't really post my animals too much on there. Sometimes I'll post them on my story, but I do post video updates if you guys want to be updated for future videos. And I also have a Patreon down below if you'd like to support me and get extra content. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!